guys, welcome back. I'm Ksenia and I'm here to help you heal yourself with the use of energy and crystals bracelets. Today we will hear you out and answer questions that you submitted on Instagram to Paulina. So Paulina is gonna read out loud the questions, and I will explain. Follow me, please follow on Instagram, readings by Ksenia, and I also do Reiki charge crystal bracelets for those who do not know. So basically Reiki is energy infused with crystals. So, and I also do tarot readings. So if you have any questions about any situation in your life, relationship, career, taking trips, or making important decisions, feel free to reach out and I'll be happy to help you out. Now we're
gonna hop on into the questions, ladies.
Yes.
So the first question is, crystal bracelet that is a must-have for every day.
So I would say if you spend a lot of time outside, kind of like working with people, then probably I would say some kind of a bracelet that protects your energy from other people's energy. So something with black tourmaline or black onyx or obsidian, those would be my go-to bracelets. I have also kind of like combination of bracelets. This, for example, is carnelian with black onyx. I don't have black onyx chunk, but I could make carnelian with black onyx. So basically that gives you energy to run the day and protects you. So basically, like if you in a working environment, you could do things, you have the energy to do things, and you feel protected. So this, I would say, like my everyday bracelet.
Advice on how to protect, this is a question I get a lot, but particularly advice on how to protect your emotions and soul when you're an empath. So when you're really sensitive to those around you, to picking up other people's energy, even in the slightest bit, like what can you do to protect your emotions and like your spirit in general when you're more of a sensitive person?
Well, as I said, we all need bracelets, crystal bracelets that protect our energy field. So as I said, it would be black tourmaline. So if you are using the bracelets, or for some reason you don't feel kind of like using bracelets, then I would advise you every day, kind of like in the morning when you wake up, visualize yourself being in some kind of like aura cocoon that filled with golden light inside. So kind of like just close your eyes, visualize yourself inside that, fill that with gold light, and you could also put some kind of like mirrors on the outside, so then that energy kind of like doesn't go through. Or you could put that cocoon on yourself, visualize that filled with golden light, but then on the outer corners visualize violet flame. So basically any energies that goes towards you, it's going to be transmuted.
Another girl asked, I stopped wearing my bracelets. Do I have to recharge them for them to work? So maybe, can you talk about the process of someone ordering a bracelet, how it'll work in the beginning, from purchasing one to continuing to charge it, how would that work?
So for example, when I made a crystal bracelets for you, I charge that, I cleanse it with Palo Santo, and then I charge it. If you don't have any specific request written in the note to seller, then I charge them for your highest good. So when you receive the bracelets, it's already charged and infused with Reiki energy. So Reiki is kind of like creative energy of the universe, so the energy of the source, if it makes sense to you. So then you could just wear that bracelet. If you want to put additional intentions according to crystals that you order, for example, this is carnelian, we know that this is about our sacral chakra, and somewhat, it's between your power and sacral chakra. So like, solar plexus and sacral chakra. So that's kind of like your creative energy, the energy that gives you power, if it makes sense. So then you could request again. For example, if you're working towards fertility, you could ask that, hey, I ask the spirit of this crystal to help me, and then you say blah, 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 according to the properties of that crystal. And then kind of like you get this feeling. So how you will know that the spirit inside kind of like responded, you will get either kind of warm sensation, some people have like cold sensation, again depends on your perception of how you perceive that energy. Some people get goosebumps when they put them on. So it depends on your perception of energy. If you don't feel anything, it's okay, because it means that you need to develop those sensations, and they will conquer. The more you wear that crystal bracelet, then you will feel that energy along the way.
How often do you have to cleanse the crystals? A lot of people ask that, like, how do they know when it's time to Palo Santo or sage them, or etc.?
Usually, kind of like so for example, carnelian doesn't require any cleansing. So basically, if you have carnelian, you may just wear it. It doesn't require cleansing. But other bracelets, like for example, today I have also gray moonstone. So basically, gray moonstone is for your intuition. So then you would cleanse them. When you wear, you feel kind of like heavy on your hand, then it means it's time to get it cleansed. If
you intuitively probably feel like,
I mean, some people, yes, intuitively feel like, oh, I have to cleanse that. But I mean, if you don't, like if you're still working on developing your intuition, you feel heaviness, and you will feel heaviness on your hand. So it means that it's time. And if you don't feel anything, you kind of like only beginning all the way, just cleanse that bracelet probably like after 2-3 weeks. So, and then to do that, you use Palo Santo. You could use it spray, you could order on Amazon, or you could get that kit that I have in my store. So basically I have selenite, white sage, and Palo Santo, and all of these can be used for cleansing and storing your crystal bracelets. Like selenite will not only cleanse your crystal bracelets, but kind of like also great tool to store your crystal bracelets. So for example, if you don't wear that, you could put them, and they still gonna be perceived that energy that has that crystals, and being cleansed at the same time.
Nice. This is also another popular question. How do you get back on a high frequency after not being in touch with your spirituality, or maybe like going through something? So let's say you kind of fell out of touch with yourself. How do you get back to getting to a high vibrational state and getting in touch, like feeling connected again with yourself?
So you just need to make sure that your energy is moving. So I would say just go and do some physical activity, physical exercise. And the great way kind of like to balance energies with your chakras is do kind of
cartwheels.
Kind of like sort of cartwheels, but on the floor.
Oh, like forward rolls.
Forward rolls?
Yeah,
like forward rolls.
You're like, sorry guys, can't hang out, I have to do some forward rolls.
Yeah, and kind of like, or just rocking back and forth, rocking back and forth. So give yourself some energy flow. Then if you into yoga, then yoga practice would be great. So going and doing like some vinyasa, how you pronounce
Vinyasa.
Vinyasa, yeah. So some vinyasa yoga activity, and again, like yoga helps to balance your chakras. So then you will get that flow of energy, and then once you get that flow, you can do either grounding exercise and then meditation. So start with grounding. Again, grounding, when you do down dog, that's kind of like grounding exercise, and standing like headstands, that's kind of like another good exercise, and then meditation. So even if you cannot meditate, just close your eyes, let your thoughts go, just be an observer and just see that it kind of like flows by. Don't try to judge it, don't try to develop that, just let it go and focus on your third eye. So basically when you close your eyes and try to meditate, if you cannot not think, then just draw infinity sign between your brows, kind of like back and forth, and you will automatically go into that meditative state.
The last question is, what kind of crystals are good to wear in a hectic environment, aka different energies? So maybe you could talk about different people's lifestyles, like someone who works a hectic job, someone's a student, what are different crystal bracelets for different lifestyles that you suggest? Because I feel like I get a lot of messages, and you do too, about this.
So we said like protection is for all styles, because we are social people, so we interact with people, and as we know, like not everyone has best interest for you. So some people get jealous, some people maybe have subconscious thoughts about you, some people are judging, whatever. You don't need this energy. So that's why either black tourmaline, black onyx, or black obsidian or black moonstone. So any black crystal will help you with protection, to protecting your energy. Then another great crystal would be, as I said, carnelian, because it gives you energy. So for example, if you are very active during the day, let's say you're a student, so you go to school, then after school you come back home, then you have to go and do your you kind of like work, maybe part-time job, and then you need some energy to hang out with your friends. So maybe you feel exhausted, to kind of like have that extra boost, so wear carnelian bracelet. Then I would say a lot of people need grounding, so to feel connected, so it's gonna help you to materialize your dreams, like manifest your desires. So that would be garnet. So garnet, another kind of like great crystal to have. Then if you working on developing intuition, if you're working on kind of like trusting yourself, getting that connection with your higher self, then I would advise wearing amethyst or having amethyst crystal, because it helps to activate your third eye chakra. Then I would also advise to have something like moonstone. So I have different moonstones in my store. Like as you see, I'm wearing gray moonstone, so gray, peach moonstone, black moonstone. They're all good, and they will help you to develop intuition. And then for crown chakra, kind of like to hear yourself, to hear your higher self, to connect with higher beings, would be either angel aura quartz or clear quartz. And I also have like seraphinite. I think I have a few left that help you kind of like have that guidance from higher beings. For example, again, if you are in kind of like very important phase of your life when you have to make a decision, kind of like which school to choose, which career path to pursue, then I would wear seraphinite, because you will be guided. So kind of like you will have signs like where to go, how to navigate. That one, and also charoite. So charoite is another great crystal, like amethyst, to activate your intuition and better connection with your higher self. So I hope, guys, this session been helpful to you. If you have further questions, feel free to send me direct messages in my Instagram, readings ByKsenia, or my email, readingbyksenia@gmail.com. So we could do another session. And subscribe me on Instagram for my card of the day, where I pull card of the day and I pick a bracelet that describes the energy during the day, and have some recommendations how and what you should focus on during the day. Thank you very much, and I see you soon.